Yo, yo, yo. If you're watching this after the fact, it's a live stream. I'm going to start the video with the full technical update, not talk to chat at all. And then afterwards, I'm going to talk to chat for a little bit. Before I get started, I want to be a good boy, shout out all the things that I need to shout out to keep you guys in the loop. So follow me on Twitter for my daily updates. I really spend a lot more time on Twitter lately than YouTube. I probably should spend more time on YouTube, but here we are. That'll be in the description, as well as my Discord. It's completely free to join. There's no paid tier, nothing like that. You can just join the Discord. And it's a community where we share a lot of a lot of ideas. We talk about AMC. We talk about a bunch of different things. And every once in a while, I pop in there. You know, we have a good little time. But yeah, so man, shout out to everybody who's been supporting me for a long time, and I really appreciate it. But I want to talk today about why I think AMC stock could be nearing end game. And when I say end game, I mean its next rally, right? Because we can't really predict the end game that a lot of people associate with this stock. But what we can do is we can put a few things together and be able to decide that we think that it's time for another rally and perhaps even price discovery. And the reason that I think that this is the case is because, look, there are three things that we have been following on this chart for a long time, probably a month now at least, that are all that I talked about as support regions that we're going to establish the stock's bottom before a move up, right? And those things were as follows. I think that the first one that we probably talked about, let me pull up this. The first one that we probably talked about was this Fibonacci level, right? When you measure from the bottom to the top, the bottom of the buy button collapsed to the top of the rally in June. The 618 Fibonacci to 0.65 Fibonacci range was $13.18 to $14.34. And that's why even when we were trading up here in like the $25 to $30 region, I had brought up the idea that, hey, you know, we could go back and retest the 1450-ish level. This also coincides with the region you can see here that was essentially the last resistance zone before AMC had its rally in June. Okay, so that golden pocket is significant. These are significant levels for AMC, and I think that it's clear that this has been a significant place for AMC to put itself in order to signal a further reversal. This is the most significant Fibonacci level. So we have that first, right? Then the next thing that we talked about was this falling wedge, right? And we've been talking about this for a while now. Basically, a falling wedge, if you're not familiar, is a bullish reversal pattern. The way that it works is essentially price action. It has a steep decline, but the bottoms are less and less significant as time goes on within the falling wedge. The way that we established the falling wedge was with these 2 points to establish a trend line. Trend line. Why did I put a D on the end of that? Okay. And using these 2 points, you can see that correlation with that Fibonacci that we drew before, right? This became a reversal zone. You slipped just below the bottom of this falling wedge. And now you've even broken out of the falling wedge off of this trend line that we drew. Now this trend line, if you're familiar, if you've been following the channel, we drew went off of these 2 points right here. You can see here. So literally, when we saw this bounce here and it held, I said this could be a potential uptrend. And then the next day came, we broke down below it and then held above it. The candle closed above the previous zone. And since then, we've even gone up as high as pretty much where we are now, $18.70. We came back, retested it a bunch of times, held it as support, went as high as $21, and then came back down, and now we've held it as support again. Okay, so all of these levels, all of these zones, these three things in this chart, combined with obviously the RSI is at really low levels as far as momentum goes. You have the breakout. You're coming back for a retest here, right? I mean, you have a perfect retest, right? You broke out, you come back down, boom, and then you rock it back up, and we closed at $18.50 now, right? So this is clearly bears getting rejected at the top of this falling wedge. And just to show you what has happened in the past whenever AMC has broken out of falling wedges, macro type falling wedges, we'll just delete everything here. I can redraw it all. So back here on Twitter, when I was just on Twitter, I believe this is how I had it drawn. It's a little bit harder to do after the fact sometimes. Yeah. So back after the $70 run in June, right? We established this downtrend. We broke down here. Boom. We touched as low as $28.50, and I was charting this falling wedge. And I was actually bearish before I saw this falling wedge. You broke above it, came back down, retested inside, found support, and ultimately this led to your price rally to $52, right? And then just to show you the power of wedges, the reversal occurred here off of a rising wedge. So I'll show you that. Because we're not like one-sided here. We don't just look at it like, we don't look for confirmation bias. We look at what has actually occurred, right? So you actually had a rising wedge develop off of this point. Boom, boom. And then you had this, I think it's a, what's the name of this candle set? I think it's called a Death Star or something. Whatever. It's like the opposite of a Morning Star. Kind of doji looking candle. Signaled reversal. We got sent out of the rising wedge. Got sent down. This is when I started my YouTube channel so that I could explain better this falling wedge. If you guys remember the mother of all bear traps, we talked about that for a while. Boom, right? Falling wedge. And then also we used Fibonacci to determine what the bottom here was going to be. I think that I did it without log scale on, and we were calling for the 786 level to be the reversal. So you saw that happen with the falling wedge, and probably all these other ones. You probably had somewhat of a falling wedge here if you go on lower time frames, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a significant pattern. It's important in being able to determine reversal. And if you follow me on Twitter, whenever I'm tweeting about SPY a ton, it's pretty much all I use is falling wedges. I use some momentum, but mostly falling wedges, rising wedges, and momentum patterns. Volume patterns. I'm sorry, to determine reversal a lot of times. And there have been a lot of times that I've nailed bottoms like live on Twitter like a ton of times, and I've only been covering it for a couple weeks. So it's definitely a real thing. I know a lot of people say that TA doesn't work on stocks like AMC because they're manipulated or whatever, but I would argue that every stock's manipulated. The manipulation has a language, just put it that way, right? And I think that comes through technical analysis. So that's my case for Endgame for AMC. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you're watching this after the fact, now we're going to go into the portion where I talk to the live chat. So you can stick around and watch that if you want to, but that's pretty much that. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, make sure you smash a like on it. Subscribe to the channel. And join the Discord and Twitter. And until next time, peace. All right. Chat. What's up, guys? Yo. What up? I'm just going to have a brief chat with you guys, talk to you guys about everything going on, answer some questions. Let me tweet this out right quick. Yo, 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 yo. Oh no. Oh, streamer mode, dude. Thanks, bro. You never know, man. Kenny G could have messaged me. Hold on, I'm just gonna send it in my Discord right quick, and then wait, where the days of no days video. All right, all right. I'm bringing up the chat now. What why is everybody saying Poppy? Papa. Poppy Fitness? What? Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Live chat. There you go. Oh, dude, I forgot to mention that part of the end game is Lou's prediction, dude. Lou March 3rd, dude, tomorrow. It starts. That's what he said, right? Isn't that what he said? Lisa, my favorite color is red. Hello, Jason. What up? What up, Jonah? Yo, can you show me how to use fib extensions? Yeah, so fib extensions, well, there's a couple different ways. So if you're talking about trend-based fib extension in TradingView, you can mark the bottom of a move to the top of a move, and then back down to the bottom, and you can get your extension levels. So you can see here that if you did that back with the move in August, right? This little double bottomy kind of move, you established a higher low, and then you can see that the 2.618 did a pretty good job here of actually, I mean, it's pretty much like a ceiling for this candle right here. Boom, and it got rejected right down. And those levels on the way up are going to be key on the way up. Is that a good answer? That was Jason, right? No, not Jason. Wait, who asked me about the fib extension? Trust me, bro. Yo, why has no one made like Lou to like? I feel like that should be a meme. Oh, it was Jonah. Jonah, hopefully that answered your question, dude. Another way, Jonah. Sorry, before I'm all over the place. It's been a while since I live streamed, but you can also use the fib retracement tool backwards like this. So you can grab like a top to a bottom, and you can normally find some pretty good levels through that as well if you use it that way. And sometimes like if you like for example here you're like, oh yeah, you don't really see any significance here, even though you could have pretty much sold this level right here and did pretty good here, right? It could be more exact if you use like the candle bodies. So like you could say this was the lowest close body. Yeah, no, I mean I would have just stuck with the wicks there. But yeah, so you can fool around with it. I wouldn't overthink it. I would probably do it a few different ways, and then say, okay, based on this, I can develop like a box where I kind of want to sell. You know what I'm saying? Like a region. um, Jonah, yeah. Frank Yoda. You down bad, the legend 27. Well, at the beginning of this, at the beginning of the stream, I kind of give my case for why I think AMC is in for its ultimate reversal. I think that the bottom is in, which I have said for a while now. But I have even stronger conviction than I did for the past couple weeks. Just because obviously you can say hey, I think the bottom's in, but until you really develop that price floor, I mean, you can see here that like this $15 kind of right. You kind of came back here a bunch of times, and bulls were not letting the price go below here, right? So, Poppy, I don't know what's up with that. I've never seen anyone call me that before, and then I saw like a million people calling me that. Let me take a sip of water. No, you said Papa, not Poppy. Yeesh. Somebody said Poppy up there, dude. Don't blame me. Blame them. Yeah. So, all right. Hold on. Let me scroll back. What's your take on Spy after today? Let's look at Spy. Dude, to be honest with you guys, I was so freaking tired today. I literally like, I was up. I made like a gigantic ass breakfast when I woke up, and then like when I ate it, I just was so tired, dude. I just went back to sleep. I woke up at like 2:30 or something. Oh man, I was like, damn. All right, well, guess I'm not trading today. Take a break. I don't trade every day. Kind of. We had a good week like a couple weeks ago, so I've just been like, oh, whatever. But I've been really relaxed the past couple weeks. I just haven't really liked the market. You know me, dude. I'm a big old fat bear, bro. So like when you start seeing all this when you start seeing all these green candles, I'm not gonna lie. I guess it did kind of turn me off a little bit whenever uh obviously, the war declaration occurred, and then the next day came. And I'll be honest with you guys, like I was actually on the phone with Astro before the market opened, and he could tell you. When I was looking at the pre-market, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let me go to extended hours. When I was looking at the pre-market, I guess I can go down to a lower time frame so that you can kind of see a little bit more of like why I was thinking that. Yeah, it would have been over here. So when I was looking at pre-market like this, while we were on the phone, I told him, I said, yo, this thing's gonna go up, bro. Like it looks very bottomy. It just looked like it was rounding, like it wanted to go up. So I thought that what was gonna occur was it was gonna go to like 420 maybe. This was before the Biden speech, right? 420, and then maybe get rejected down, and then perhaps we would then start to make our move down to 400. Uh, if you guys remember from that day, I strangled the Biden speech on that day. I sold my calls up like 200%, and then I held my puts, and then I ended up selling those like down 50% or something like that, right? And then we just had this crazy fucking euphoric rally, right? Like going through the next day, and I'm not gonna lie, man. Like when stuff like that happens, and the fundamentals are just so far away from what's happening, like technically, like it kind of just makes me like, I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I really don't like that shit. Oh shit, it looks like buy selling off kind of hard in post market here, huh? Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. And so I mean, to be honest with you, my take on that, I just can't help but see this as like a last point of supply phase for Spy. It's very hard for me to look at this and see like, oh yeah, like we're just gonna break out here and keep going. And the case for that would be, oh sorry, like you would say, okay, well, your volume, right? But like all of this is off of bad volume, and the real volume was on this big sell spike here, right? And then everything else since then has kind of been like, oh, what are you gonna do after I cause this sell off? What are you gonna do after I call this buy? Right? It's not, there's no conviction in the market, and I think that conviction is gonna lead you to a path where, okay, yeah, we gotta see come back down and kind of work down into this sort of wedge sort of pattern. And obviously this is pretty speculative at this point because you only have two touches on the bottom, but that's how I kind of see it happening. I think going into midway through the year is probably when you start to see Spy really start rallying, and then see like new highs and stuff like that. You could see new highs, and then I think that also when you see new highs, you could still be in danger of a real collapse occurring. So that's kind of my take on Spy right now. But yeah, so yeah, yeah. the Lou impersonations, like, I'm not, I mean, obviously a lot of his people were just like, "Eh, my feelings are hurt because you made fun of my dad. But I was just having a little fun, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. It was just funny how that was a video. It's good. It's a good video. Is the chat broken? Is the stream okay? Are we still here? I'm not getting any chats. You guys, we got 300 people viewing and no chats? There's no way. That's not possible. So something is wrong. Do I have to refresh or something? Uh-oh. Yeah, the Lou impression. It was good times. Dude, I've had some pretty good moments on Twitter lately. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Yeah, I see you guys. Ooh. Yeah, we're live, Penny. When well, yeah, so tomorrow's Lou Day. I think that he was kind of, wasn't he one of the, he was like the proponent of like no dates or whatever. No, because there have been a few times where he's really kind of like tried to call a shot, right? I remember in July, he was like, "It's over, it's over." You know what I'm saying? He won't say that, by the way. He'll just tell you, dude. It's so funny, like how people are just like, he has been right about everything. It's just like, what? What? Okay. Was Extreme Games right, dude? I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't watched Extreme Games in weeks to months, maybe. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube. Honestly, the only shit I watch on YouTube is like fitness shit these days, dude. It's crazy. All I do is like watch videos about lifting and diet and shit like that. I'm just totally fucking addicted to that right now. Like, and I know all this shit. That's the crazy thing. Like, I already know pretty much, like, all, like, whenever I watch it, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I've watched a video on this before. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm saying, like, I've watched so much shit that I know, I've seen everything that they're gonna say. I don't know. I just like different perspectives on shit like that, I guess. It's the same thing with technical analysis, to be honest with you. Like, that's how I learned technical analysis. Was I just consumed a lot of content, man. Like, I was just so addicted to technical analysis, like videos on YouTube for such a long time, dude. Sick. It was a problem, honestly. Fit these nuts in your bowl for the party, Richard. So, look, by the way, hey Rico, what up? Chill. By the way, look, I feel good about AMC right now. I feel good about where AMC is. And that apparently, you guys know, I've kind of gained a reputation in the community as somebody who just refuses to be bullied. But dude, come on, I made my YouTube channel and we went into this freaking bearish like 6 months or whatever. Like, like what the fuck? Obviously, like, if I was bullish this whole time, I would have been like wrong as fuck. And I'm not saying that like I'm so stuck on being right, but like holy shit, like when I saw bad shit was gonna happen, bearish shit, I was like, yo, this shit looks bearish, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? Getting my Discord in here? Ah, thanks, Rico, dude. I appreciate it. So no, balaclava, no, I don't do keto. Actually, to be honest with you, dude, I've been like on some powerlifting shit lately. Just trying to like, I'm trying to put my body in places that's gonna help me like become like a bigger dude because I'm a small dude, you know, naturally. Like before I started bulking the past month or so, I was like 140, 137, I think was the lowest I got. Now I'm like 147, 5'8", you know? So like, I mean, probably a very average frame, but you know, generally speaking, I'm a small guy. Did I see what Puma is doing with their new website? No. Um, Puma? As I'm assuming Puma.com. What are they doing? Is that Tom Brady? I'm just kidding. Into the night? I don't know. Maybe say more about the Puma thing in chat. I'm not gonna like sit there and dig around. What up, Robbie, dude? How you doing? Oh, by the way, dude, go on a cycle. I thought about it, Rico. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of thought about just going on TRT, honestly, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Like, I just been deadlifting a lot and squatting a lot. No, yeah, I'm still small. I mean, I have a muscular like athletic build, like naturally. No, I've been doing full body 3 days a week, balaclava. You came and everything turned bad. You talk so much about composite, man. That's true. That's actually a pretty good point. Thanks, the boss. I'm 5'8". That's what Rico. What the fuck? That's what I have on the screen. Bottom of the buy button to $72. You little shit. You're looking at you're on the stream. It's right here. Uh, my squat, the highest I've ever squat. Well, since I've been lifting again, the highest, because the highest I've ever squatted, I squatted 275 when I was just out of high school. But uh, recently I squatted 225 5 times. Deadlift, 265, and then bench was 165. But you got to realize, I started lifting again in like August, and I was on PPL, very athletic training. The first like few months, like the past like month and a half, I've been going for power. Yes, farmer walks. Yeah, I actually farmer walk every day. Dude, balaclava. I yo, I'm telling you right now, man. Full body changed shit for me. Like for example, when I was doing PPL, I couldn't fucking push my squat, bro. Like I was stuck. Yeah, I know, dude. My bench sucks right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about like going a few weeks where I'm just like really chest focused to try and help. But dude, my squat, I couldn't get my squat past like 165, dude. Like I was so fucking frustrated with it because I'd been working out and getting stronger in all my other lifts for so long. But I think it was just my frame just needed me to really rest and focus, you know? And so when I started to go to full body compound lifting 3 days a week, focusing on rest, and I would start with squats, dude. Oh my God, bro. Like immediately I started going back in the gym. Immediately I was slapping on, 15, 20 more pounds every time that I went back into lift, dude. And now I'm starting to hit a little ceiling again with it. But my ceiling now is 225. I mean, that's pretty good, conventional deadlift. Thoughts on Bitcoin? I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie. Bitcoin looks strong as fuck right now. The chart. Oh, reverse. I mean, reverse it. This looks really good. I don't understand what I'm reversing. Rico, I love you, Rico. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. I don't really see how this is all that different. I mean, it's quite literally the same levels. Come on, Rico, do better. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. So yeah, I've been on the full body thing for like two months, so I'm probably gonna swap again. How's your program? The same exercise, squat, deadlift, and bench, and what more? So no, David, I'm in New Orleans area. Yeah, this is the video. So the beginning of this live stream is the video. Rotate fibs 90 degrees. What? What does that have to do with AMC? I'm live streaming. I'm talking to the chat of Alvaro. What the fuck? Yeah, energy does make a big difference, dude. I mean, I was just by the time I got to leg day, I was just so fucking tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would go in there and I go in the gym every day to fucking kill that shit. But I was just, you know, your body is just like, yo, bro, like, I'm tired. You know, I did all these pull exercises, all these push exercises. I'm tired, dude. Nathan, so as far as MOAS, I just want to make this clear, okay? As far as MOAS goes, that is like a totally different thing, right? Like that's like I'm talking about like the next move up, and I think that the next move up could be a trigger for a larger short squeeze, and probably will, at least, even if it's not like the ultimate like kind of, you know, big short squeeze, it will be a short squeeze, because, you know, shorts will get squeezed out of their positions once we break, you know, to $45. I mean, shorts will be under incredible pressure, especially with the amount of momentum that will come whenever that happens. So I haven't tried a float tank or cryo bath. Brad, that might actually be a good thing, that Vanguard, because it could be a signal that they're no longer interested in lending. I actually am not guaranteeing a short squeeze, Kevin, and it actually, you putting those words in my mouth is actually pretty irresponsible. You fucking bot. So in chat, does anybody feel like I'm guaranteeing a short squeeze in here? Anybody that's in chat, can you guys let me know if you think that I'm guaranteeing you that there's going to be a short squeeze? Kevin, I would be careful with your language, by the way. That's very very questionable. You know, I'm just saying. Could be like a legal thing maybe that you're putting on there. That's, you said eventually shorts will need to cover. Is that me guaranteeing a short squeeze, Kevin? If shorts cover, does that automatically mean that there is a short squeeze? You're an idiot, Kevin. You should probably just find another chat or something. Yo, son, that is the worst. When you got a little gas and you're about to you're trying to hit a squat PR, dog. Oh no. Yeah, I saw Kevin guaranteeing the short squeeze. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just kidding. I don't even think financial advisors can guarantee a short squeeze. The only person that can guarantee a short squeeze is the damn short. That's got enough. He's in there like, yo, dog, I got cover, bro. This shit gonna squeeze. You know, I guarantee you that Kenny G in his career has been able to guarantee a short squeeze before. Like, yo, we gonna squeeze these motherfuckers. Like, I'm sure that's happened. He's like, bro, I'm looking at the numbers, man. Like the float is 100 million, because you already know that these big, like, like Citadel level people at some point, uh, in his career, he's like had probably like 60-70% of a float of a company, that had a high short interest, and he's just sitting there like, yo, we can we can really like squeeze these motherfuckers if we buy some more of these shares. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know where the float is. I don't know. How big is your ego, Zay? Oh God, poor Kevin. I'm sorry, Kevin. That it's kind of sick, to come in here and say that sort of thing to somebody like me. When I sit here and I analyze, like, give so much. I give so much. I spend so much time explaining my thoughts on things. I don't just like say things. And I'm sure that you guys have seen a ton of people on YouTube that have taken my kind of thing, my shtick within the community, and completely tried to uh make it their own thing. They don't really know what they're talking about, and they kind of just, you know, get the views and whatever. Um, that's not what we've done here, right? So just, I know, Kevin, you don't know all that. You don't know, you haven't, you haven't seen everything that I've done over the course of this time. I get it. But just, be more considerate, dude. Like, I've spent a lot of time trying to help people here, you know. I don't guarantee shit. I'm still here, guys. I'm just reading. Good dude, Taylor. I really hope that it works out for you, dude. Congratulations, by the way, man. There's nothing like that, dude. Nothing like that. Congratulations. You trust me, bro? Yeah, I guarantee you love my children. Okay, you got me. You got me, dude. You will go on a trend cycle. No, I don't know, dude. I don't think I'm gonna do anything like that. Maybe TRT or something. But if I do TRT, it'd be like, oh, because I would get blood work done. I got to get blood work done anyway, and just, I'd be like, oh, look, it's actually healthy for me to do, and I just be on it forever or whatever. I'm getting to that age. March rate hikes causing market dip. I think it's mostly priced in. I mean, there might be like a short term one, in my opinion. It could be like a short term, like, oh my god, it's happening. But for the most part, I think it's priced in. Yeah, I mean, TRT is probably way safer because it's not competing. Well, TRT, testosterone. Well, not necessarily, Nathan. Not everybody's testosterone levels are where they need to be, especially these days with all the food and shit. It's complicated. What up, Jen Colada? I guarantee that I pulled my back out last night brushing my teeth. Dude, all the guarantees in chat, I'm very uncomfortable. Kevin apparently disappeared. I don't know if one of you guys banned him or something. You didn't have to. Love you, Kaiser. Alfred, I'm bullish, by the way. Stack the trend. I have a friend who was like, yo, TRT makes me feel great. I'm not gonna lie. But Trin makes me feel like a god. So funny. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of soy. I like soy sauce. I like the last daily candle touching the resistance, which is very nice. Potential price action. Let's see what comes next. Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't mean that like tomorrow. You're welcome, Kaiser. It doesn't mean that tomorrow we just fucking rock it up right now, right? You could have this sort of situation where you kind of crawl here or something like that, and still remain in the same kind of situation. Although I do think that that's relatively unlikely. I do think that you're sort of in this you're sort of in this place now where you're climbing this fib retracement, right? This more macro fib retracement, just so you can see it a little bit more clearly. And now you're kind of at the 382 mark here. So let's just see, more localized what that would mean. I mean, if you come down to the 0.5 at 1701 or the 618 at 16.5, and this is how fib works, like it's not a lot of times you gotta like retest levels and work your way up. But then you could see this sort of breakout occur. And once you see this, then you start to, once you break above this 20, what was this previous resistance, this $21 resistance, and you get above like this 23 kind of zone, I mean, you're gonna see 30 come relatively quick. It's because it sort of acts like a vacuum when you already have the trading history above, right? All right, let's see. He just wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he probably was like, "Yo, shit, bro, this guy's got fucking 300 viewers. He's trashing me like this. God damn." I was just trying to change the energy away from Kevin. Yeah, steroids. Jeez, dude. THC makes everything right. Brad said it's true. Tiny on that trend. Maybe. I am a god. Maybe he was. No, probably not. Maybe, though, right? Because if you don't work out a lot on it, maybe you put on a little bit. I don't want to talk about my man Kanye like that. My bad, dude. I love you, Kanye. I appreciate you, Kaiser. Kevin pissed. I'm sorry, Kevin. You can't just come in here and say that I'm guaranteeing a short squeeze, dude. Come on, bro. I want you to be here. But, like, holy shit, man. You should know better. If you've been watching this channel at all, you should know better than that. Come on. That's wild. Majin Buu? Yeah, Majin Buu. Oh, I love Majin Buu. It might turn into a classic bear flag. I love you too, Chili Sloth. Gluck Gluck 9000 for Dave. What? Have you seen? Oh, is that a Kanye? Was that because I said I love Kanye? I love Kanye. Touch me, Dave. Okay. Cigars are good for testosterone. How would you treat covered calls if you would like to sell them? Not financial advice. Yeah, I need to watch that the Netflix thing. I just haven't had time. I've been watching fucking House of Cards. Holy shit. Like I'm like fully addicted to House of Cards right now. Again, for the like third time in my life. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just really like that show, I guess. TA's not done. It's never done. If I get a good TA question, I'll always probably be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do that right quick." Yeah, Kanye is pretty misunderstood, but I think he does that on purpose. Though. Kind of like part of his shtick, That's how he. Hold on 1 second. My fiance's calling. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Bro, that chart ain't moving. All right, let's see. Takes for it didn't happen. Oh my gosh, Dave, you're gonna love, dude. Oh, dude, I'm sure I'll love it because it's Kanye, dude. Come on now. Kanye is really a different breed. He was doing incredible work even when he was a young dude. At 19, he was making beats and selling large music. Yeah, dude. Kanye's a fucking dude. Come on. Kanye's insane. The production skill, dude, crazy. Any input on the value of all options contracts getting slaughtered at the end of the day? No. Options are just a part of the psychological game. The technical chart is what really matters at the end of the day. To be honest with you, McQuinita, I did not watch that video, but I'll watch it and I'll tweet about it maybe. Turn on the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud and let me know what you think. I will in a second. I'm a little late to the party. Have you talked about Spy already? Yes, I did, Britt. It's gonna be in the rewatch. Kendrick is great. I love Kendrick. Do you think the HBO documentary will be anything or just a nothing burger? It seems like to talk about Citadel and Robin Hood being in bed for dark pools. Oh, I haven't seen anything about that HBO documentary. That was for user Dave. So what is going on with AMC? I break down the whole thing at the beginning of this live stream, Barry. It'll be a video to watch after. But basically, what you're looking at on the screen here, plus this uptrend that we established back here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think it was this. Yeah, like this. Basically, you know, I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good about where the stock is right now. Oh shit. I didn't let me put the big fib, I guess. Yeah, so based on us bouncing out of this golden pocket like this, using this uptrend as our support, and us breaking out and now retesting the top of the falling wedge, I'm pretty bullish on AMC. Let's see, 4-hour Ichimoku. I really don't use Ichimoku clouds, so should I have the? I'm gonna do just regular trading hours until Encolada says to use the extended hours. That shit looks like ass, bro. I hate this indicator so much. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come off like that. It was just my immediate reaction. So I'm guessing that when it turns green, it's bullish. Is that a thing? I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to be looking at. This thing looks like terrible, bro. Like what the fuck? What is this? Why do people? What is this? Dude, you didn't have to send out a super chat. Thank you, Physiologist69. I'm glad that you learn a lot, dude. I'm glad I could help you out. I appreciate the super chat, dude. You didn't have to do that though. Is Putin Composite Man? Yes, kind of. Yeah, Taylor, that's actually exactly how I feel about Eminem. Wow. Yeah, anything after recovery can absolutely not exist, and I'd be okay with it. Kanye is likely a robot. Yeah, that's probably good. Why do you cough a lot? 4-hour OBV indicators. See, look, the technical analysis doesn't end. Ooh. Wow. Oh my goodness. What the fuck happened? How did... God damn. I haven't looked at this OBV in a long time, but holy shit, how did it get this high? God damn, boy. Bro, why does it look like a 2-year-old drew all over my chart? Alfred? Sorry. Whoa, dude. This is pretty significant. OBV divergence as far as, I mean, you're talking about, like, you have higher OBV right now than you did when the stock was $40. It's pretty crazy. Okay, I have to shut down the stream in a little bit, so I'm going to take, like, rapid fire questions. Once it breaks out of the red cloud, it's running hot. Let me just look at that one more time. Sorry, I'm kind of memeing the Ichimoku cloud, but I mean, I know a lot of people use it. It's an effective thing. I was just kind of memeing it, you know. Okay, so once it breaks out of this red cloud, it's like good. I like the high energy. What do you mean, Alfred? I really don't have anything bearish to say about AMC right now. Dave, you're pretty crazy. I know that. I know I'm crazy. Of course I am. What do you mean? Maybe, Adam. Just depends. Nicki Minaj or Missy Elliott? I mean, I like Missy Elliott, but Nicki Minaj is kind of, like, for my generation, you know, a little bit more influential. Like, her Pink Friday album is pretty fire. I fuck with that album hard. Next run. Time, it's a little bit harder, you know. We got to see levels broken. That's, like, the most important. Before we can say, oh, you know, this time frame is what it's going to be. What I'll say is, you know, now that you've broken out of this wedge, you know, a rally is probably, you know, maybe you come back, you know, or you know, you hit this orange line one more time or something like that, whatever. But I think that a rally is pretty imminent. I mean, historically speaking, like we said earlier in the video, you know, whenever you've had a wedge, you've had a pretty nice price rally come after, you know, for AMC. AMC reacts pretty well to falling wedges. I mean, really everything does. It's like the most OP pattern that there is. Alfred says that they're noob patterns, but I don't know. I think that any pattern that you can make money when you use it, it doesn't really matter if it's a noob pattern. That's kind of how I see it. But I don't know. Maybe, you know. I mean, I'm kind of a noob, so whatever. See, whatever. Yeah, anytime that we've kind of seen this sort of pattern, and now we kind of have this really macro looking one, right? So I don't know, you know, it could be a good thing. See how it breaks out and kind of comes back, and then breaks out, comes back, and you know, you kind of have this explosive move. So I feel pretty good. Tech Nine's talented. I like Wayne probably. Well, Wayne, I don't know. Eminem versus Wayne, it's pretty difficult. Tough. Eminem versus Wayne is pretty tough. What do you think will trigger the squeeze? Most likely price action in either direction. If there's a short squeeze, it'll likely be because of the price going to an extremely low level where a short would really want to cover because it's so profitable for them, or a really high level because it's so painful for them. That's usually how a short squeeze happens. Lil Wayne is underrated. Are you sure? I mean, a lot of people think that Lil Wayne's one of the best ever, right? Did I get another super chat? It says $20. Oh, shit, dude. Maquinita, you did not have to give me a super chat. Your interpretation of the market has helped me see everything in a new light and has brought a lot of clarity for me. Very educational, plus best singing voice in all of AMC community. I definitely agree with the last part. I'm just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the words. You really didn't have to send me money for that, but I appreciate it. Table with Jay-Z or 500K? Jay-Z, probably. Yeah, Jay-Z. Would I pay $500,000 to meet with Jay-Z? Now that kind of makes me sound like a bitch. I don't know, man. Fuck. 500K, Jay-Z. I don't know. It's hard. It's tough. Probably take the 500K. I like Jay-Z though a lot. What? Yeah, I can trade. Right. You can't trade to Jay-Z. That's pretty good. Pretty good point. I love Jay-Z. Jay-Z's great. He's very dude. People don't understand Jay-Z, dude. Jay-Z is so great. It's crazy. Him Duncan. What are you talking about? Tipped $100. If you tipped $100, I know that you probably did it through Twitter or something like that. I don't know where it would have went or whatever. But if you did do that, then you're crazy, and there's no reason to do that. But I appreciate it. Thank you. If not, then that's cool too. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure you watch the beginning of this live stream whenever it goes public. It basically gives my breakdown of like how I feel about AMC, generally speaking, where I think that we are, everything like that. I'm not guaranteeing a short squeeze or anything like that. Wink, wink. Nah, you don't have to, him Duncan. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. I love Lil Baby. What do you mean? Lil Baby is great. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm offended that you even asked me that. I'm probably gonna go to the gym, late gym session today. And yeah. You guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk tomorrow. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm posting the most these days. So peace. Dinner with Jay-Z or Composite Man? See, Composite Man, it would be too big of a table, too many people. All right. Peace. No. No, Dan. No.